Hey guys, it's the Dutchman's Master and welcome to this brand new The Sims 4 news video. So finally, we've got the trailer for the brand new game pack that's coming to The Sims 4 on June the 7th, which is also news because you probably didn't know about that before you watched this video or before you watched the trailer, which you might have seen before you watched this video already. But in this video I'll be breaking down the trailer and also just some other information regarding the new game pack, which is, like I just mentioned, going to be released on the 7th of June, which is in 3 weeks time from the day that this video is uploaded. So that's a little bit longer than normally with game packs, I believe, but at least we've got something to look forward to finally, because it's been a long time. And yeah, I must say the trailer is really good, so I'll just show you that first, and afterwards I'll break it down with you to show you all the things you might have not seen yet, because there's so many things that are being revealed and shown in this trailer. It's insane. And I must say I personally also only found some of them watching the trailer like the third time. So I would like to show you all those little hints and things in this video. So yeah, let's just start watching the regular trailer without any cuts or slowdowns or anything in it. So let's go. Alrighty, so that was the trailer. I hope you liked it, and well, you'll be watching it a second time right now, so you must like it if you want to continue watching. But if you didn't really like it at first, you'll probably like it after this analysis or this breakdown, because there's so much more behind this trailer than you would initially expect. So it starts with this, this sign of a restaurant, obviously. And then we quickly tune over to the chef, or the chef in the restaurant, who's just cooking. You know, someone's got to cook in the restaurant. That's, in this case, an Asian chef in an Asian restaurant, because you can have several types of restaurants, but I'll go further into detail later on in this video. But you see in the left top corner, you see some new item with some potted plants in it and cactuses, I think. And then we've also got some new kitchen equipment, obviously, because you need that in a restaurant. And then we continue, and you can actually, like you can see over here, also take photos of your food, so you can put them on Instagram or Simstagram, I guess we should call it. And also, if you look in the background, you've got a really cool like fish tank, which... Did we have a fish tank in The Sims 4 yet? I think we've got one, but this one is much cooler in my opinion, because it's modern. Also, you see some of the new couches or sofas on the left side, and I mean, that food looks so yummy. It's that I've just eaten, otherwise I would be way too hungry to continue living right now without having any food. But anyways, here you see some food being revealed, and here's another really cool shot in my opinion. You see like a group of friends, I think it are, just raising their glass on a new table and on some new chairs. In the background you see a bar, I believe, with new art. Finally we've got new art, and also hanging plants, which I think are really cool for modern houses, because they look pretty modern. The windows and the door are the same, and that sofa on the right is exactly the same like we just saw it, just in another color. So far we've got a few color options already, so that's good. Let's continue. Here you see all the types of restaurants you can make, and here it says Dine Out Gamepack. And then here we've got the first type of restaurant you can make. I believe in total there are 4 types of restaurants you can make. Well, you can make more, of course, but in the trailer they show 4. This one is kind of casual, a little bit more tropical maybe. Yeah, this is, yeah, I'm not really sure. It's kind of tropical, kind of casual, not too fancy, but also not a bistro or something. It's quite a fancy restaurant. And I think, I'm not too sure about it, but are those kind of, I have the feeling that it's open and it's kind of being divided by those curtains, and that's like the coolest thing ever. If that would be possible, and it seems like it is, I mean, that's really cool, because in that way you can make something totally new that's never been in The Sims yet, and it is realistic, but something that I would have never expected they would actually be able to implement into the game. So that's what I really like. Also, you see some like outdoor area, but also like the indoor bar with some more art in the background. And then here we've got the next restaurant, which is, yeah, a little bit more of a nightclub bar kind of. I think this is kind of a bar. It kind of seems fancy as well, but yeah, different than the other one. A little bit less casual, I think. Do you actually also see that in the way they wear their clothes? Nope, they actually wear exactly the same, so that doesn't show anything. Any new items here? I believe I hadn't spotted. And yeah, the new doors. I think the doors are new, and also the lights, the red ones. And maybe, I think the pillars are new as well. So actually, and the plant. So we've actually got like 4 to 5 new items only in this screenshot already. And then here we've got like a little bit of a cheaper restaurant. I think it's more of a bistro. It doesn't look as fancy from the outside, at least. And then here we've got like the most fancy restaurant of all. I mean, you've got to walk up the stairs to get there. It looks less busy, kind of. You also have those cool curtains, which seem to divide the open area and the interior of the restaurant. You've got new, what do you call that? Sun protection things over the window. I don't know what you call them. Are they awnings? Awnings? I've got no idea. And look at those rectangular shaped lights, which look really cool as well. I think I like that. And also the stone pattern looks pretty fancy. And one thing which really caught my eye in this screenshot is the height of the upper wall. But I thought it might be able to build freezes, but I think it's actually the fact that the lowest level is so high that it seems like the second level is half the size of a regular wall, but it's probably just the smallest wall, and under there the biggest wall, the tallest wall. So that's probably it, but I'm not sure. So yeah, I wouldn't count too much on the fact that there might be freezes coming, but maybe there are. So here we've got another really cool screenshot. This is one from the really fancy restaurant which we looked at last. And here you see that, you know, you're being served by one of the waiters in the restaurant who like looks at your name, sees whether you're on the list probably. In the back you see a really cool room divider. Look at those lights above the tables, which are really modern and cool and kind of industrial but still fancy. Then on the left we've got some new plant thingies. Also a really big one before the room divider. And also here you see that the interior is actually not that fancy. I'd expected the interior of this restaurant to be more fancy. I just noticed that, but oh well, it's still pretty cool. And then here, you know, they're just being served. They go to their table. And then here we've got a girl making a drawing while in the restaurant. And of course, that's possible when you're really young or the parents are able to get a drawing for the child, or at least get stuff like pencils and paper for their child to draw, so that they will not interrupt the rest of the dinner and probably also not the rest of the restaurant. So here you see some menu looking parts, which I personally didn't find anything too special in. In the back you see some new sofas and also some new pictures above the wall over there. And I must say, what are those like wooden things on the left and the right of the sofa? I honestly don't know. It seems like it might actually just be wall parts. I think it's that, but it could be something different as well. But I think they are simply wall parts, so nothing special. Just a new texture probably, and a new color. Then here we have the waiter who takes the order kinda. And then here we've got a cool screenshot from like the bistro or just a not so fancy restaurant. I mean, they've got a television. It's very colorful. It kind of seems cheaper. You sit on stools instead of actual cool chairs, armchairs. But still, it's really fancy, I think. Well, fancy, yeah. I mean, I like how those are high tables, like you've got at bars, where you actually indeed sit around at stools instead of chairs. That's pretty cool because I think we've never had that before. And in the back, I'm not sure whether those are new paintings. Some of them are new at the right side, I think, and maybe also at the top on the left. So that's good. Then we continue walking here. You also see that the outfit of the workers are kind of like this. And then we go into the kitchen, which is of course a really important part of the restaurant, which looks really fancy. I mean, here you have the wall dividers again, which kind of seem to act as something decorational. You see just things you need in a kitchen, which look pretty new, kind of detailed, which I like. And also this shot is really cool in my opinion, simply because the point of view is cool, but also look at those racks, which kind of look industrial, which makes it look more realistic. And look at all the color in like that kitchen thing. It's really cool in my opinion. And then now we continue. We do some more cooking and look at that food. I mean, I'm getting hungry again. But here they're going to serve the food and then, yep, it's going wrong because your waiter can actually drop the food right in front of your eyes while your Sims are in the restaurant, and that is not really good for the career of the Sim, of course, but it is funny to look at. So here we've got kind of an overview look of one of the restaurants. You see the new sofa again. You see a really cool window between the kitchen and the actual restaurant part, which you've got in real life as well, of course, so that the waiters can quickly like get the food and don't have to get all the way into the kitchen in order to get the food and bring it to the people. So that's useful, I think, and kind of realistic as well. And I mean, yeah, this is not the fanciest restaurant. This one is a little bit more fancy already. It's got like on the left, not entirely on the left, but on the left side of the actual restaurant part, you've got some item which I think is new. Also a new logo kind of thing, which I think we will get quite some of because there are so many different types of restaurants which you can create. The kitchen looks kind of similar, and furthermore, it's kind of cool. Then here we've got the outdoor area where you've got heaters. Yep, you can actually sit outdoors and then be heated by those machines, which you've of course got in real life as well. And then again, that window, and then indoors you see some more tables again, but nothing new. Oh, and here you actually, on the left side of the picture, just before you get inside the restaurant, you see kind of the booth of the waiter, which is kind of cool as well, but nothing too special, or at least it's not going to be the reason for you to buy it. But here we've got kind of the nightclub restaurant. I think it's a little bit darker, which we also saw in like the second picture, which showcased all the restaurants. And also you see the fish tanks from a good view again, and the different sofas. So yeah, I mean, this game pack is going to be cool, much cooler than I had expected. Here we see some more food, children, other people looking at our awesome looking food. And here it says, own your own restaurants, because you can build them yourself and you can like own them and manage them yourself. And you can experiment with food. And I mean, who doesn't like food? And like it says over here, it's coming on June the 7th. So please let me know in the comments what you think of this game pack. I think you noticed that I'm pretty excited about it. I really like it. I personally really like tropical stuff, so it's not really like that, because like you have heard from me already, I really want to have a tropical new world in The Sims 4. That's not what this is, but still it seems like this is a good addition to the game. You can definitely spend some quite a few tens of hours into this again, and I'll definitely be creating very many restaurants, because I mean, if you can create restaurants, why wouldn't you create restaurants? But I think it looks really cool. Please let me know what you think of it, whether you'll be getting this game pack, whether it's better than you expected, and what you would like to see next in a game pack, or what you hope to see in this game pack. Just let me know anything about The Sims 4, because I'll really be reading it, and then maybe if I read something cool, I might actually reply. I get quite some comments actually, so I can't reply to everything. Sorry for that already. But I hope you nevertheless really like this video. I think it was a good trailer, and I hope you also found it a good breakdown, because I think I found quite some cool new sneaky things in the trailer which you'd probably not seen initially before you or when you watched the trailer the first time. But anyways, if you like this video, share this with any similar friends that you've got. If you've got anyone you know who'd like to watch this video and know more about the brand new Gamepack for The Sims 4. But anyways, if you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to leave a like as well. Subscribe to my channel to see any item showcases once the Gamepack has been announced, but also to see released, or see any speed builds from me, building restaurants, let's builds, anything like that, other news. Just subscribe to my channel, that would be awesome. And then I hope to see you back in another video, and I would like to thank you for watching. Bye.
When you want to get off that darkest ground.